It was awesome. All right, we're going to keep this ball rolling. Just met this young lady tonight. They came all the way from Eugene, and they're super funny. Give it up for Angela Lewis, everybody.
I've been extra mentally ill recently, so I need everyone to tell me they're not mad at me. It took you too long. My therapist will be hearing about this at 2 p.m. tomorrow. It should be illegal to let me make decisions because I'm bipolar, have ADHD, and I'm a Gemini. You want me to trust my gut? I have 17 separate guts and they all hate each other. You want me to make a decision? I'll stare at the ceiling for 15 minutes and then start sobbing. My life is fun. My parents should have known I had a myriad of mental illnesses because when I was 11, my comfort movie was The Lovely Bones. I think my best mental illness I have is my bipolar 2 disorder because Shrek 2 is the best in the franchise. Yeah! I'm so glad. I feel like that's probably spoken a lot in your life. Best friends. My brain likes to gift me with these fun things called intrusive thoughts. The other day I was in public, where people are, and there was this little child running around, and my brain was like, take it. Pick it up, run. You don't live that far. It looks like a light kid. But then my normal anxiety brain was like, oh my gosh, I am not ready to be a single mother. We cannot do this. So I didn't kidnap a child. Woohoo! Take that, mental illness. I went to school for theater, which means I currently work in food service. Does anyone here work for tips? Wow, every person in here works for tips? That's so crazy. But mostly you. Well, I have advice for you. Just cry a little. Get them their food or whatever. Ignore the snot bubbles. That 20% will turn into an uncomfy 30%. But I have no shame. I'm emotional. Give me your money. The other day I was at work and it was getting super busy and we're like violently understaffed. And my work mom came up to me and was like, Angela, I can tell you're stressed, you're hunching over, your breath is short, and you look upset. And I'm like, you just described a goblin. Like, I'm behind the bar like, give me your tips. I don't care if you get a burger. I'm gonna start sobbing. Hypothermia makes you hot right before it kills you just to prove that being hot is the worst. That's science. I went to school for theater. I have a cat. He's the greatest thing to ever happen to me. I had my first panic attack in front of him. I know. And my panic attacks get a little throwy. They get a little yelly. All in good fun. He hated it. He ran under my bed and he was shaking like the scariest little man in the world. And I felt so horrible. So now, I can never have a panic attack again. Woohoo! These are more for me than my mood stabilizers. And I got this cat for free on Craigslist. You can't get mood stabilizers for free on Craigslist. Or at least you shouldn't. His name is Ace, short for Ace is a place with the helpful hardware. Near and dear to my heart. He's officially on my lease after like a year of living with me. So what that means is now he needs to get a job. That little freeloader, come on, all you do is sleep and climb and scratch. Every time I ask him to cover my shift, he hides under the bed. Did anyone here play Sims? And or does anyone play Sims actively because you're fun and cool? Yay! Do people shame you for it? Because it seems like that energy they do. And if they do, I hate them. My favorite thing about The Sims was to murder my Sims. I feel like that's a normal thing. Does it count as murder if if you're God? Who knows? My favorite way to kill my Sims was to like have them really have to pee and then turn on the TV and then they would pee their pants and get electrocuted. That's 100% how I would go if I was a Sim. 100%. I have the bladder of a recently deceased body. I'm gonna start selling my dandruff and telling middle schoolers it's cocaine. My new business plan, and I'll stop young cocaine addiction. I'm amazing. Do you ever blow your nose so hard you become a new person? But then you blow your other nostril and that person dies? If money doesn't buy happiness, why do I have to pay for antidepressants? What the heck? The only trickle-down economy that exists is generational trauma. My junior year of college, I was struggling a lot mentally. It was a rough time, so I accidentally joined a cult. But most college kids call it a sorority. I like to twirl my hair a lot, and that's just because I'm constantly flirting with the sky. I don't know what's up there, I just want them to think I'm sexy and cool. Hey, I've been Angela Lewis. Thank you so much.